To new arrests connected to teen violence investigations in the East Valley. Just after 7 o'clock this evening, Gilbert police announced 2 more arrests in a teen assault that happened back in August outside of the Gilbert In-N-Out. 19-year-old Deleon Hayes and a 17-year-old juvenile who was not named were both taken into custody. That brings the total number of arrests in this case to 6. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono has new details tonight about how all of this unfolded. She's live in Gilbert. And Bianca, what do the records show?
Mark, I submitted a public records request about this case last month and got the records back over the weekend. They shed light on the investigation and why it took the victim and his family so long to see movement in this case.
It's good news. I mean, they're making progress.
Rick Keener reacting to 2 additional arrests in his son's assault case, bringing the total to 6.
1 minor and another adult, brings it to 3 adults so far, which is a little bit disturbing and alarming.
All of the arrests happening this month, but Keener's son was assaulted on August 18th last year, and it was captured on camera. Keener has long questioned why there was a delay in justice.
I think they could have just wrapped this up so much sooner, so much quicker, had they followed through and done the right thing at that time.
Now, 12 News has obtained Gilbert's police report detailing the case. On the night of August 18th, Keener's son was jumped by a group of teens in the In-N-Out parking lot at Santan Village. When he got home, bleeding and missing his shoes, his dad immediately called police and told them his son had been receiving threats in the days prior to the assault. In addition to his son giving police a name of a person likely involved, Keener provided them with a threatening photo sent to his son on social media.
I gave them a lot of leads. They had a lot of strings to pull, and they just didn't.
That night, police interviewed a juvenile who months later would be arrested, who claimed he wasn't involved but gave police a video of the attack. The following day, the report states Gilbert police sent the video to a school resource officer. By October 2nd, the case was suspended due to a lack of leads or suspects. Gilbert Police Chief Michael Solberg was asked why at a press conference earlier this month.
We shared that video with our officers and our detectives and our SRO specifically to try to see if we could identify them. We were unable to identify them. So as I mentioned, if we can't establish probable cause, absent further information, we need to inactivate the case.
Amid public pressure, Gilbert police reopened the case in December. And when the officer reviewing the files looked back on the work that was done, it was noted, quote, Richard appeared to have shown screenshots of Snapchat threats that were sent to his son previously. However, these did not appear to have been uploaded as evidence.
When I read that, I was very disappointed, because I thought that would be very pertinent information to have in the case.
Additionally, the report states Keener and his son provided police with witness information, but a phone number was provided and they did not appear to have been contacted by patrol.
It would just seem like common sense to follow up on those.
The Snapchat threats Keener told officers about that night had also been reported to police 4 days before the attack. A report from August 14th shows Keener said his son received a photo of a gun as well as a photo of a person holding a handgun with the barrel pointed at the camera. Then 2 vehicles showed up to their house. After providing that information to officers, that report concluded, quote, investigation determined there were no direct threats made or sufficient evidence to establish probable cause for an arrest.
I'm glad they're making arrests now and they're doing the right thing, but it was very slow walked, very sloppy in my opinion, and there's a lot of answers, we still want to get answered.
And we've emailed Gilbert Police a list of questions about that report. So far, we have not heard back, but the chief now holds a weekly press conference so we can ask him those questions in person on Thursday. We're live in Gilbert tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca.